Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay. Hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. A-Chain reels it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Finds his man, Waddle. And this one doesn't go far. So now here's 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, this big guy is moving. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight to the air here. It's Young. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Tua now from the gun. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Man in motion here. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. It's fielded at the 14. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. From the 32. This is reeled in by Legette. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Chop Robinson. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the pistol, it's Young. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Carolina in punt formation. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give to A-Chan on the option. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Oh, he put some heat on this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
QB sneak coming. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Hubbard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami. A-Chain on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Tua out of the pistol. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They run. It's A-Chan. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. This finds Smith. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Has it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. A-Chan punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers would take the lead with a score. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run again with Hubbard. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young on 1st and 10. That one's cut along the left sideline. Jukes one to fit, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action now, Young. He finds Sanders.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Up and good from Joseph. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Young on the play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 41. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
They're going to throw it on third and long. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So second down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On third down, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he pushes it up to the 30 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hubbard again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion left. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's running for it. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Waste of time. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a give to Hubbard. Dukes out a one-stop. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Even with everything he wrapped up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Escapes a defender. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll go down here at the 16. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll try with Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They were on the counter to Achan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Running with Achan out of the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here. From the 48. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. They are now set for 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he could.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Tua now from the gun. Has his man in. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And Miami returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there. And with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.